Hello everyone, and welcome back to Connections. Last time on Connections, we broke into a bank, bought some hot dogs, broke a mirror, went to jail, and then somehow after all that eventually set sail for our greatest challenge of all, switching discs. Yes, this is the beginning of disc 2 of 2, and this time we find ourselves in what looks like a European Renaissance era town. Alright, so in this level, now I said earlier, the first disc I remember quite well. The second disc, for whatever reason, I just don't remember as well. But we'll see how it goes.
I hope you're not here for this tapestry. It is not quite finished yet. According to the ancient pattern, that apple was supposed to be a peach. If the dye master finds out, he will kill me.
Oh, this puzzle. So, as she said, we have to turn the apples into peaches, and you can click on these squares to change the colors. You got green, red, and yellow, I guess. But there's a certain pattern. You don't just change everything to yellow, I don't think. Oops. But I guess I'll give it a shot. But I'm pretty sure there's a specific pattern to it. Yeah, I didn't think so. It would happen automatically if it worked. Oh, you're just gonna sit there? Okay. I think he's supposed to pop out of that tapestry, but I guess not right now. What else we got around here? So we have 4 buildings, looks like. We have the tapestry room. We have this castle. Or maybe it's a church. Probably, I think it's a church. We have this place, which we can't actually do anything with. Okay, that's interesting. But we can go into this one. Now, in here, this is where the game truly gets weird, as you will see in a moment. When we enter here, we'll meet someone very interesting, and we'll also see something very interesting.
Darndest thing. I mean, it's one thing if you're looking at the moon. Who cares if the moon is upside down? Oh, hello. You here for a math lesson? I'm afraid I can't be bothered with that right now. It's the darnest thing. Here, look at this. Is that the way it's supposed to be? I don't think so. It's the darndest thing. And what's this world coming to?
Well, I guess that's a problem, hey? If the whole world's upside down. But looks like his telescope's broken. Guess we should try and fix that at some point. Back here.
That's a work in progress. It's a shrinking machine, but it isn't working right now. The timer's broken, and with a shrinking machine, timing is everything. Also, there's got to be a better way to insulate this oscillator. Oh well. Otherwise, it's working fine.
Oh, it's completely broken, but it's totally fine. Oh yeah, no big deal. Shrinking machines in the 1400s. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, there's actually... I think we can click on one more thing in here.
Ah, you've been out in the world, and now you have returned. How did you find it? Round or flat? It's just an old joke.
Ah, yes. Those flat earthers.
It was in a four-masted sailing ship that Henry Hudson set out in 1609 to search for a northwest passage to the Far East on behalf of a consortium of Dutch traders. In this enterprise, which ultimately proved a failure, Hudson was guided by a map provided by the cartographer Planches. And speaking of guidance, I'll offer some for free. You'll have to come aboard here if you want to make more connections.
So you might be seeing a connection between this ship and this machine. However, like he said, the machine's not working, so we have to fix it. So there's two things on there. There's the oscillators, which need to be insulated, and the timing mechanism, which is just a watch. We have to fix both of those. And to do so, I think the answer's in here. That was a very loud door. So if we go up here, I think we might find some help with one of those things.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The clock stopped. Someone snuck in here while I was sleeping and moved the gears around. And I can't figure out how to make them right again. Oh, who could have done such a thing to a pitiful soul like me? Can you help me?
Well, I'm no clock expert, but I'll see what I can do. Here we go. This is our first puzzle. So, it should be obvious. We need to connect the gears from this end all the way over here. And I'm trying to remember how we do that. Yeah, you have to just swap them. They're all in the right spot. You can only put them in the spots they're currently in, but you just have to move around until they all decide to work. And I think... no, that's not it. Oh, because this one's too big. There we go. And done.
Just in time. Here, take this. I want you to have it. It's adjustable.
A wrench. Alright then. If it makes you feel any better, we won't be seeing him again. I'm pretty sure. It's probably for the best. Clock people are weird. So back here, this is where we need the wrench. We've got a room that I guess only has this and this, which we need to use the wrench on. Oh, jeez, that's loud. Almost seems like the quality of the game went down between discs 1 and 2. I think they started getting lazy after the end of the last level. Now, where'd that sound come from? Oh, there it is. So, you heard that sound, right? Well, that was quite the show he put on for us. He also kind of explained everything I was going to. So, you saw that podium come up. We need that. And in order to do so, we have to recreate the song he was playing. If anyone's played Myst before, you would know how much of a pain music puzzles are. I'm going to give this a shot, but you'll probably see me only succeed. Now, I do play the piano, or I used to, but I was never very good at figuring out notes from sound, so we'll see how this goes. There we go. I was quite a ways off. It was shorter than the mind maze, but could have been even shorter. So that's all we needed. We just needed the magnifying glass. Nothing else. That book, waste of time. Don't need to read it. But with this magnifying glass, we can fix the telescope.
You're back.
Not yet.
Oh, we have to click on it first. There we go.
Not yet.
Do we have to give it to him?
Not yet.
Or not? Oh, I think you have to, like, go around the side? There we go. That's what we need to do. That one's a little unintuitive, but then again, that seems to be the theme of this entire game. No, I don't need to take it out. Why would I need to take it out? Come on. There we go. And it's fixed.
Remarkable. Now I won't have to hang upside down from the ceiling while trying to prove Copernicus's theory. Here. It's a tuna salad on rye. My favorite. You deserve it. Enjoy, enjoy.
Believe it or not, polythene, the stuff from which this sandwich wrap is made, is linked by a string of connections with one of the most accurate instruments ever made. But its immediate connection is by way of something you use every day. One hopes.
You know, we've been stuck in here for quite a while. We never did get that hot dog. And then that guy just stole our sandwich. Makes me wonder who the real villain is in this thing. Yeah, don't question it. That's just... Oh, and there's the broken watch. But, yeah. No, that's fine. Plastic wrap. That'll work. Remember, kids, if you ever need to insulate hot electrical wires, just use plastic wrap. It's totally safe. Now, I'm trying to remember what we need to do next.
Hello, sir. Welcome back.
I think we'd have to do this next. And unfortunately, I don't quite remember how. The answer, I believe, is in the church. I can't remember what exactly. Alright, so we're back. Yeah, so you know what I said before about some of the puzzles requiring you to watch the videos? Well, this is exactly one of them. The video straight up tells you how to make the pattern, and it turns out all you need to do is do a checkerboard of red and yellow, because if anyone's looked closely at any sort of printed picture, you would see that colors are made from mixing.
Oh, thank you. I wish that there was something I could give you to express my gratitude. But wait. Here, take this. I insist.
That particular miracle instrument you just acquired, or rather its bigger cousin, the clock, made possible a number of scientific advancements. The connection here is to a team of French scientists in the far north. Their big breakthrough was in measuring the shape of the Earth, which wouldn't have been possible without a highly accurate clock to determine the times of their star fixes. And speaking of highly accurate, it may interest you to know that the clock known as Big Ben in the tower above London's Houses of Parliament is accurate to within 1/10 of a second.
Thanks. So with this watch, we can go and fix the shrinking machine, which is up here. Because apparently a cheap Chinese watch can run a highly sophisticated device that doesn't even exist. And here we go. So all we have to do is click on the ship. No, don't question how we got up there. Just need to click on the ship and magically we'll be inside of it. So you need the map, and you'll see why in a minute. What's up? No?
Come in.
Oh.
What do I want with a map of India, you barnacled buffoon? We're in a bottle, for crying out loud. I sent you for some sort of guide to that maze of lacquer tables down below. I want out of here!
Okay then. But that does lead us to our next puzzle. Yeah, I'm not sure either. It's just tables. You can lift them up and you move them. I don't know why we need to do this. And this. I don't remember this puzzle at all. I just remember it looking really strange. Sliding tables around with wooden levers. Okay, I think that one moves in. This moves the outside. I think this will do it. Just have to shove it around enough. Oh, that might have had it. Oh, let's go back. Oh, I see what it does. Okay, this one rotates them. And I think the other one shifts them fourth dimensionally. Yeah, don't ask. I've totally given up figuring out why this works. There we go.
That little table you just picked up connects to the Gobelin tapestry works, which, as you may recall, started out making lacquer furniture. And the fact that this sort of furniture was brought back from the Far East by Dutch traders links to Henry Hudson. Thanks to the strange way history works, you've completed a chain that starts out with sandwich wrap and ends up, as I promised earlier, with that most accurate of chronometric instruments, Big Ben.